All right, greetings. All right, it's the chat portion of the webinar. 1 second here. Okay. All right, so hopefully all systems go here. All right, thank you for posting your questions. I don't know if I'll make a video after this. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make a short one possibly. I did have a dream about birds. An eagle dream. Yeah. I just put that in a I don't dream, first off. Not anymore. But this went on for a while. Yeah, I want to go into details here, but if I make a next separate video, I'll bring it up. But I just made a cartoon or an animation with a bird. I just feel like putting it in there. That's out of nowhere. So I think there's some reason for that. Yeah. All right. It's kind of like revealing. Anyway, all right, Chrissy. Did Randy and I work together in Astral last night, looking like X-Men characters? Yeah, I feel like he was something like I don't know. We said one of these realities, X Wolverine. With you, looks like Jubilee. That's the energy I'm getting. What's your version of it? Did Randy's astral self standing over guarding this morning? Yeah, he comes and goes. I do see him as like a hawk being, but it's a good vibe though. Yeah, yeah, because of what you've been through and everything. Yeah, and of course what's going on with your son. Yeah, standing guard, but it's also an agreement. An agreement, you could say. Chris, do I next month's being better financial situation? Well, the world is. I mean, there's a recession going on, or everything's slowed down. However you want to word it. Yeah. I mean, the end of this month feels better too. But yeah, just do the best you can. I'm not sure about how much better it'll be. Right, end of the. I see things turning around at the end of the month, very slowly though. Lately, I've been seeing more vivid dreams. What am I up to in astral? Just connecting. It's mostly just the friend circle. It's a lot of Andromedan energies. And just on missions, as you can see. Maybe you don't remember, but just a lot of mission energies for sure. They're not really showing what exactly the details. Priscilla's here for now. Uh, Bobby, what is my connection with Egyptian dwarf god being? Is there even? I never thought about. Is there anything like that? Huh, guess so. The bees, Bez. Huh. Yeah, there's some. I mean, I don't think I have the best relationship with them. They're kind of. I mean, some of them are parasitic, so they don't feel like the most trustworthy beings. Let's put it that way. Um, I do see them connected to Genghis Khan in some form. Down the, you know, over time. So yeah, they're kind of watchers, you can say. I think it's the first time I ever heard of those things. Yeah, you don't hear about them very often. You mentioned the ability to pass through walls. Any advice on tapping into this ability to clear the parasites from my physical body? Also, wondering if these parasites are organic or micro. It feels organic, but it's funny how you mentioned pass through walls. I've been picking up on that recently. It's funny how you bring that up. So, yeah, it just came to my mind randomly not too long ago. I didn't do anything with it, but it's probably better just to just use like energy, like sun energy, and passing through that. I mean, if you turn the wall into energy, like a portal, and then like visualize yourself walking through that, yes. So it's like, yeah, just you have to like manifest an energy field to remove any physical or any parasitic or organic, sorry, even the microtechnology or nanotechnology, just anything you can think of to release, just or all versions of parasitic energies to pass through, to pass it out of your body. Um, Interesting. I feel like some of it's coming from your dad's energy. It's just something that he has. He's not attacking you deliberately. It's just something that's around him. No surprise there. So it's like a karmic connection. Well, you are assisting him, but he's been stuck in this world for a while, it seems. Priscilla's back. She left and then came back. I'm not sure what what's her flight plan. She's like a walking airplane. She flies sometimes. Anyway, Yuli, uh, I've never experienced so much pain in my tooth being over a month, and it looks like I'm probably getting a root canal and two molars. Didn't sleep last night. I have to go back to the dentist tomorrow. Yeah, sort of. Feels like it's also karmic. Like, well, it shows that you're having trouble healing yourself. Like, you can heal others, but you don't always heal yourself. So look at it that way. Put the intention to heal you, because you probably feel like, oh, I helped this person, that person, but now it's time to heal yourself. The dentist here in Naples helped me. My husband doesn't want me back to Mexico to fix this since the treatment didn't work. Just concerned about cost. Yeah, cost might not be great, but they will help you. It's nothing they haven't seen before, but that stuff is not pretty, as you know. So yeah, no, it's cool. It's good overall. It's good. Uh, yeah, it's just the cost. Just do the best you can. Well, always know the upfront costs, and that will hopefully they walk it in. That way it doesn't. If it gets more, you know. Anyway, I don't know what you're getting into. Jane, any messages from my higher self? Just, I don't know, just good to travel. Yeah, I do feel Egyptian energies are so good if you go to Egypt at all. Bosnia is okay, but it feels like Egypt is still a good place for you. That's up to you. Um, any messages from my inner child? Oh, as you can see, you brought a lot of it through. It's also through your fairy frequency. It's just, yeah, like you say, you connect with nature a lot. It is good to go walks outside. Imagine you do that often, but definitely the tree energies are talking to you. So over time, the trees will get stronger with you, actually, if they haven't already. Even their yeah, the trees will definitely show energy presence. Cloud waterfall. Any messages from my father? It's passed over. He does feel like he's proud of you. Also, you took on a lot of his anxiety. You can put your intentions to clear that out too, to have a more clearer future. Would it work for me to hand out business cards for massage therapy where I live? I'm not supposed to solicit or turn our apartment to a business, but they do have gatherings here. I would be careful with that. Yeah, they can kick you out too. So, I mean, if you've done it, I mean, if you do it nonchalantly, I mean, but how many people are looking for? I mean, you can tell people what you do, a random conversation, and if they're interested, but not to literally hang out business cards unless you want to get kicked out because they will kick you out. But if you're just talking to regular people normally, and it comes up, but how many people are looking for a massage? Probably not where you're living. I mean, maybe if the females there might be interested, but the males are most likely not. Yeah. But like I said, if it's casual conversation, it's different. But if you're walking around handing out cards, that's a bad idea. You might as well just look for somewhere else to live while you're at it. Angel, is something negative happening to my dog? To where an astral that's affecting his physical? Just I think it's more connected to you, what you're going through, but he's taking on what you're going through in astral. So yeah, he's taking on your stuff. So you can do a meditation of what that would look like and clear it. He's just helping you. Yeah, it's not about him. It's about what you're doing. So he's just defending you, protecting you. What do I feel is such a extremely close connection to the Trinity? Because it's like an aspect of you. It's also a portal energy that you use in the higher realms. So yeah, I don't know the whole detail about the Trinity, but definitely want that to come into your focus for sure. Like research it, you know, if you have, yeah, it's good to keep going into that. Fritzy's here. She's all needy. Needy Fritzy. Jillian, I lost my lots of dreams waking up feeling physically altered. Head feeling like it morphed into something. And new ear implants. I thought it said new car implants. I feel weird and pain, physical creation. Calling me okay. Tell Zay to step it up, please, or I'm doing too much in astral. Interesting. It feels like some super soldier stuff that you're doing. Or think like you're injecting yourself with super soldier, you know, enhancements to deal with what's going on in astral. And the new ear implant, I think it's to help your hearing, at least in the astral realm. Yeah, I think you're just there as a badass, basically. Um, Question two, I understand all the family energy we are releasing at this time. Can you please speak more in depth about this one? Does each galactic race get an energy cap per visit, or? Uh, hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, like your family, yeah, I mean, you do take on. Well, obviously, you feel like I don't know if you feel like you're attacked in your own family. That's their more their own anxiety and insecurities. I don't think they're like deliberately they're trying to attack you, but That you are taking on a lot of their karma to learn about yourself and improve yourself on a higher level to, right, as you can see, spiritually rise above. Because imagine for your family, they're kind of very physically third dimension mindsets. But yeah, you have like also an angelic energy you bring through. So I feel like you're just, yeah, you're clearing out your family line through yourself. Um, at least for, I don't know, future generation. I don't know if how your family is still, growing. Let's put it that way. Maybe, you know, to have future generations. um, but you like the it's kind of like the buck stops here with you. Like you're not putting up with a lot, you know. But not that you need to carry a lot, but it feels like in this life you put an end to a lot of what they're going through, you know, because it doesn't affect you anymore. You're clearing it out of your own vibe too. Hopefully that makes some kind of sense. Kind of kept it a bit general. Diane, I don't seem to have many guides. How long has my guide been with me? Oh, forever, but quiet. Maddox has been very quiet. I also feel like he has a canine energy. That's the Syrian energy. There's like five. Yeah, there's not that many. There's like five of them. At least five guides. Are any messages? This is up to you if you want to do a meditation just to clear out anything. But it's good to get out more. Feels like you need some kind of fresh air, fresh something. I don't know. You can go to the store somewhere that you don't normally go. Um, that might just because of I guess even if it's like just looking, it's just good to get your mind off of things. Think of it that way. Just a whatever mall or I don't know, whatever you want to do. It could be nature too, but nature, well, it's a nice place in nature. Esmeralda, I'm not sure if my situation was still with my husband, but I feel so down, hopeless in some sense, like there is no end to my situation. Well, he also, I mean, divorce or not, I also feel so lost. Well, you gotta pull your energy from him. You don't want him sabotaging your direction. I mean, yeah, it might be I mean, in some cases, it's good to cut. I mean, obviously, you don't want to cut that cord, but you don't want him to drain you and take you down either, because he's going through a lot himself, you know, and remember self love. Remember, you don't want him to drown you and wipe you out while he's doing great and you're not doing so great. Yeah, you want to take your life back, but you have to do your process, of course. Today I went to the doctor and got diagnosed with lupus. Oh yeah, you'll be okay. Yeah. I think lupus comes through like a tick or something like that, or some kind of, you know, I think that's how that occurs. At least that's one of the ways. Um, yeah, immune system. Yeah, that's another reason why I feel the way you do. It's up to you. Yeah, vitamin C is good. Yeah, you need to focus more on your health. Yeah. What you're going through, you're kind of going backwards, as you can see. Vasco, any messages for my guides or herself? Just yeah, just keep believing in yourself. It's good to keep your mind busy, away from work, but something and away from politics. Something that's constructive, whatever it is. Legos. maybe not way it goes, but I don't know about video games, but it's good to just keep your mind off of life at times. Question two, any message from Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and Astral? I don't know. It could be sometimes funny, but also vicious and really dark. So yeah, he can wear you out energy wise, just to let you know. Yeah, I'd be careful of that guy actually. And he was in that movie for a reason. He's clearly got issues. Yeah, so just protect yourself. I think he blasted him a couple of times with the gamma ray or something. Sarah, any messages for my personal creator? As you can see, very stylish. Um, huh. You have a bit of like a Mother Teresa energy, but not necessarily the one that's here, but humanitarian frequency. The one that's here has a lot of manipulations. Of course, you've had controversies yourself, um, but you are a humanitarian frequency. A lot of it's through Mother Mary's energy. This is humanity and yourself to, growth on all sides. Personal messages for me from the moon. Interesting how the moon shows up. That came up today. Manifesting. Manifesting health, positive health for yourself. Crystals are good for that too. I also see like a purple crystal. I don't know if you have a purple crystal, but purple is a good color for you. Annie, last week I went on a date with a guy named Thomas Pervian. Can you tell me what my connection is with him? I just feels Egyptian. Serious. There's some trust energy. I mean, it's a good trust connection, but of course, go by what you feel in this life. I don't know. It feels like you knew him. Like he was always younger than you in previous lifetimes. Like young, like a kid. Not anymore, of course. You show how he's grown. Question two. Early this morning, I woke up to the sound of crying babies and children. You tell me what? Huh? There's different ways of looking at that. I mean, I feel like there's a reality where those are your kids, but there's another reality where it's just a family that can't get it together. And that's most likely probably where you came from, somewhere here in the physical. I get Italy, but yeah, Italian energies. I guess just some people just have too many kids and they can't handle it, something like that. Maybe like 7 kids. I guess that's the frequency I get. So helping them forgive for you say doing too much, something around those lines. Okay. Always, you have a big family, so yeah, especially in this day and age. All right, thank you everyone for posting your questions. I don't know if I'll make a video or not tonight. We'll see how I feel. Okay, all right, blessings.